What is up guys, it's Mikhail back here with another video, and today I'm going to be answering one of the biggest questions in Sonic Speed Simulator history. What if the game was never reborn? The reason that this is such a big conversation is because if the game was never reborn, there would have been drastic changes, like different worlds, weird event styles, horrible animations, and a ton of other outdated things. So today I'm going to be going through the list and looking at everything that would have changed if the game was never reborn. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and with that, let's get straight into it. Alright guys, and I'm just gonna start off by saying one thing. The worlds would definitely have been a lot smaller. Right now the worlds are massive and they're really high quality, but that standard wouldn't have kept up. We would never have gotten worlds as big as this, but instead as small as this. And I know that all of you guys are gonna go in the comments and say, oh yeah, but these worlds were great, they were amazing. That is mainly nostalgia talking. If you look at the quality of these worlds, they're really small, they're not that good quality, events were really bad and grindy, and nothing was really too great about these. Sure, there are some missing features like the Chow Index or enchantments, but they were subbed out for even bigger things like the boost gameplay. People say that the old mechanics and animations were bad, but I don't think they realized this is what we would have been stuck with. Yeah, these animations on like all of the skins. Like, just look at these guys, they're so weird. And these animations were really choppy and slow too. Not to mention, whenever any big world was added like Chemical Plant or Hilltop, the game would be really laggy and crash all the time. The update schedule was never consistent, as some weeks we'd get an update and some weeks we wouldn't. The power and speed was really unstable, because I remember a point where people could boost off the map using what? If we had like a ramp like this, we could go sky high, past the barrier, past everything, and coke the entire game. The game felt rough, unfinished, and really slow. And back to the point about the events being grindy. Back then, there were no quests like boost time, hoverboard tricks. There was only collect. For example, one quest would have been destroy 250,000 presents. Another would have been collect 250,000 grapes. And you guys can head over to old SSS YouTubers videos. That was the harsh reality. People would spend hours and hours grinding these updates or just pay their way through. And one big criticism I see is that if the game was never reborn, we wouldn't have gotten golden eggs. And personally, I don't believe that at all. Golden eggs were destined to come to the game at some point or another because GameFam has been bound to do it. They do it to all their other games and they were gonna do it to SSS. It was always bound to go into the game it is now, and it just didn't realize how it would get there. If I had to say one thing, it's just that the Reborn event has made the game much smoother and much more rounded off. So would I trade this in for the old version of SSS? No. Think about it. If we had stayed back there would be no boss fights, the races would be flat and straight, there would have been no team mastery mechanics so all skins are equal, and you'd be spending hours upon hours completing events. Now that's pretty much it for today's video. Again, I'm not saying that the old SSS was that bad in itself, I'm just saying that things we lost out there have been made up for here. Plus, the devs have been working on bringing back old content too to make the game feel like it was before. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. It's free, easy, and it'll help me out a ton on my journey to 10,000 subscribers. If you enjoy these what if type videos, make sure to let me know down below in the comments, because I have a ton of more epic ones coming out soon. See you in the next one. Bye guys!